For me, I've lived in this city for 48 years. I'm a single mother. I have 4 children. I have 2 grandchildren. Thank God I know I look like I'm 20. I appreciate that. But for me, I've been in the city all my life. So I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, I've seen the ugly. I went through Paterson Public Schools. Graduating from 21, I went into to Paterson Catholic for 2 years. I went to Eastside High School. I graduated in '87, marching with the Eastside Marching 100. I went downtown to Paterson Community College, which was a great experience. I got my associate's degree in marketing. Then I went to the University of Phoenix. I got my bachelor's in marketing. Then I went to my master's in religious education because I'm a pastor, and I got my doctorate in ministry in 2009. I worked in corporate America over 25 years, being a managerial professional where I helped develop files. I did project management, strategic planning, financial acumen. Also, I'm a pastor, so I've been serving communities. I've been helping to build lives and transform and give a sense of hope to the people. As a resident of the city, I've been eyes and ears as a neighborhood watch person on my block. I also have adopted churches and adopted schools in the city to ensure that resources are there. I served on the school board for the last 3 years, making sure that our kids got a thorough and efficient education. And so when it comes to why did I choose to run, the question is why not? When you have someone that's been doing the work, their experience, they believe that our city, its best days are ahead, it made me say there was no reason for me not to be a part of this wonderful city and to help move it forward. And that's why I developed a plan. It's called the Better Plan. This plan was designed with our residents and our city in mind to move the city forward. It is time for us to elect people that will fight, advocate, and be a voice for the city. The first problem is the lack of unity. I'm going to tackle that from day one. There are over 72 ethnicities. We're approximately 150,000 people. Documented as the census report, it does not identify us as having 150,000, but we all know that there's 150 plus, so we need to be classified as a first-class city. But one of the things I want to do is put together a day of unity or a day of diverse cultural celebration for the entire city so that people will be able to embrace the Peruvian culture and eat lomo sentado. They'll be able to understand when you dance in Puerto Rico, they say huepa. And then, you know, you'll be able to go to the Colombians and to the Haitians and to all Italians and the Turkish. There's so many communities here. But I think from day one, I want to be able to allow people to see the great ethnicity that's here. I also want to put in place community ward councils in every ward. That's my second point. Community ward councils in every single ward, first ward, second ward, third ward, fourth ward, fifth ward, sixth ward, in collaboration with the current council people so that people will know who their council persons are. What do the council person do? What is their role? My third thing is I'm going to be visible. I'm not a person that's running that has a full-time occupational job that you have to wait till after 7 o'clock to reach me. I am in full-time ministry. I'm a pastor, and I'm available 24/7. So if you call me, I'll be there. If you come looking for me, I'll be available, and I'm going to make sure that whatever your issues are, that I'm going to hear them, respond to them, and then if I'm not able to respond or get it done, I'm going to be honest to let you know that this is beyond my scope, and I'm going to find the resources to make sure that we make it happen. So I think one of the things I would love to do is to rebrand and market the city with a community input. So when we talk about garbage, the first thing people, when they drive into our city, I want to rebrand the city by saying, what do we see when we come into Paterson? I want to do an initiative that puts planters and nice greenery as you're coming into the city. I want to bring pride back to the residents to ensure that we're cleaning up and taking back our neighborhoods by being our watchmen and our eyes and ears for our block. I also want to ensure that through an initiative that we bring the garbage disposal program back into Paterson. Currently it's outsourced, and I think that we can bring those jobs back into the city. I think when we live in a community and we're our neighbors, that we're able to be more effective in taking our community back. And so I want to make sure that pride comes back. I want to make sure those jobs come back. I want to make sure that we are responsible for the image and the brand of this community.